All right, so Jay had a great question that I just wanted to talk about real quick. It kind of goes off of what I said before about how people get so excited to squeeze your head that they forget to maintain their position. Right? So as John goes through, I just the regular trying to get the knee in, extend me out, make space. Right? If I hold on to him here and just try to move my hips, I'm never going to be able to make it. He's going to be able to build that frame, right? And either start using his outside leg as a jailbreak, start re-guarding me into half guard, whatever it is. Right? And especially with a gi on, I got handles. But even without a gi, when he starts to make space, I'm not going to keep committed both arms. I don't need both arms. He's got a shoulder. Just grab that shoulder. And now when John starts to try to stick that knee in there, I've got a weapon to block it. Right? So he can shrimp out and drive that knee in all he wants. I can keep it out of the way. Even if he gets it halfway in there, I can stuff that knee and sit my hip through now. But I'm latching onto that shoulder. If you really want to be a dick, you start driving those fingers right inside the collarbone. Right? You can't grab the collarbone, but you can grab right above it in that trap. Okay? There's a nice little V there. You just push your finger right inside it. Exactly. Okay? So I can use that as a handle. And same thing like when I'm posting on his face or whatever it is, I can start separating those to create some pressure for him. Okay? So if you find that somebody's starting to stick that knee in, even when you're normally passing, right? I go for a pass, whatever it is, he starts shrimping out, okay? I get my foot free and I start coming back to side control. If he beats me there with his knee, I'm not going to keep trying to scoot around him. Eventually he's going to chase me. Take that hand, stuff the knee, come back through, I kill the underhook. Cool? So it was a great question I wanted to go over wherever you want. Here you are. So we're going to move on to our next one. We got the escape from the bottom. Now we're going to go back to attacking from the top. All right, I just didn't want you to get bored with that mount escape. We'll go back to it, but I want to, if you can't get out of side control, you can't get out of mount, as a new person, you're going to get real frustrated. All right, so I'm in my half guard. I drop my hips back. I pressured his face and sitting on his leg. Right, this is where we ended class essentially last week. We did our crowbar pass where I got my underhook, started walking out, stepped up. We did our Americana, where I catch that arm as he tries to frame, and I rip his shoulder up. Next option, as a pass, is I'm going to do the same thing walking out, but this time instead of trying to step on his leg and lift my butt up, I'm going to slide my hip out. Wow. So, let's go from side control. We just did all these drills and might as well keep it going. So John's going to re-guard me here. Right? He's going to get back to half guard, extends my leg out, pulls it in. I'm going to drop my weight back, shoving his face, preferably turning him right on that joint, right? Getting my hips under control. I've already got my underhook. When I'm ready to pass, I'm going to swim under his head, get back to my shoulder pressure. Right? My hips stayed tight, my knees tight to his body so he can't re-guard me. Now I'm ready to attack him. I'm going to walk my hips again, same way, trying to get his knee here as close to the ground as possible. I'm going to pull my knee all the way up to my elbow, extend my back leg. I'm going to put my foot right on top of his knee. You see that? Now I'm just going to turn my hips out as I posture all my weight pretty much onto his face to turn his chin. To drag my knee out, and I can knee slide. So instead of stepping on his calf, like we did with the crowbar, I'm stepping on the top of his knee. The key to this one is shoulder pressure, keeping him look away. 2 is to get that outside knee as high into my elbow as I can to step on top of his leg. And then I can pick my hips up and slide out. It's kind of embarrassing how well this one works. And I find I'm much less likely to get caught in a butterfly guard situation by the opposite leg. Right? Because when I go for my crowbar here, if I don't lose enough space, I get that crowbar in there, right? And he starts elevating me, now I'm playing this battle. So by keeping my hips down, I never give him that space to lift my leg up. And my hips are turning out. So even if I walk him out, I get that foot all the way up on his hip, even if he goes for a butterfly hook on that outside leg, my hips are turning out across that foot. It's good pressure. Right? And as long as I got that shoulder pressure, it's going to be hard for him to use that butterfly. Cool? Questions? Absolutely. Start from the beginning, starting in side control again, so he gets to work on his escape. Right? Gets that knee in, stretches me out. I can posture up here if I want to think about what I'm going to do a little bit. I can keep this pressure since I'm already here, right? I was here in side control, I might as well keep that shoulder pressure and just go right for my attack. I walk my hips out, my back leg extends to turn my hips.
I gotta get that knee all the way up into my armpit and touching my elbow as high as possible. Find the top of his leg. If I'm still not there yet, I'm not far enough, we'll walk a little bit farther. You see all my pressure's on his shoulders so he can't turn with me. Keeping him flat. As soon as my foot finds the top of his knee, pick my hips up and step on his leg, and then it's just a knee slide from there. Well, right back into side control. So you can do 2 or 3 right in a row, and then switch other person. Questions? Cool, 1, 2, 3.